Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to another walking video. Today we are here at the Indian Trails Park. We're gonna go ahead and check it out, see what we can discover out here. It's pretty cool because the whole thing just kind of goes along by the river, so this is gonna be pretty neat. Let's get into it. Right off the bat, we've got a split. I think what we'll do is we're gonna go this way at first, and then on the way back we'll come back through the bridge way. I think that's a good way to go about it. Yeah, see, this is super cool because all along here as you're walking, you're just right next to the river. It's really sweet. Sort of back there, I think there's like a kayak launch spot too. This would be sweet. I should bring my kayak and put it in here, mess around in the river. That would be cool. See, there's the bridge. If you were to take that way, it comes out back onto this path that I'm on. So when we come back this way, we'll hop on that bridge. All right, sorry, I'm thinking there's gonna be a weird cut here somewhere in the middle just because of this. I forgot I said I was gonna take the bridge path on the way back, if I could show that to you guys. So we'll go ahead and throw that in here. Oh yeah, bridge time. Let's go. This is a pretty sweet bridge out here. This is cool. This reminds me of like something you'd see in Florida because it's all like swamp out there. And then you just got this bridge that kind of goes through it. You do see like kind of a lot of this kind of stuff in Florida. I wonder if there's any creatures we can see in here. Unlike Florida, we're not gonna have gators. We might have a turtle or two. All right, well, that's the end of the bridge, and I am back to where I started this whole thing. And then after that, we'll get back to where I was. This has been a message from future Jake. That's pretty cool. There's like the main trail, and then I don't know if this is supposed to be trail, but there's like right along the river, there is a second trail. I think it's probably just people been walking through here. And I think you can keep going even farther along the river, but we're gonna get back to the main trail. There's a whole bunch of like splits that kind of went from the main trail into this area. See, kind of like this just goes right back to the main trail. So here you have the main part, and then all along here there were splits that go off that way to the river, and there's a path that goes right along the river. It's kind of neat. Probably could walk farther along by the river there. That's where we're heading, to the site of the railroad disaster. I don't know why they have this like arrow here, because the path only goes one way. It's not like there's any split here. You could go back if you want, but like this is the only way the path goes. Let's keep going. Dang mosquitoes. I stopped back there for a minute and I just start getting destroyed. I mean, it's such a wet area, there's mosquitoes like crazy. You stop for 2 seconds and they're like on you. Okay, I'm just getting so distracted right now. There's another split off here going down to the river. I just want to see how far you can go along by the river there. Probably could go all the way, I'm thinking. I don't know what it is about this year, but mosquitoes are freaking horrible, dude. I've been like destroyed, getting absolutely eaten alive. It's friggin' ridiculous. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Just right over there. We're almost to it. I'm not sure, like I was looking at the map back there, and it looks like the trail goes on even farther. Like there's two places you can start, and both of them, you know, it's just kind of a straight trail. And it looks like you can go farther on beyond the bridge here. But we're gonna see. We're gonna absolutely find out. See, I like the places that have a lot of space where you can walk like 2 miles, basically. Basically, I like to walk about 2 miles. There we go, we're getting real close now. We're almost there. That's kind of crazy. We caught it when there's actually a train going through. Now see, there's a way down here underneath of the bridge, which is a little sketchy. I'm going down here as a train's going above head. But you can get down under here and kind of keep walking along the river. See, that's kind of the part I don't get. You know, like, the trail looks like from the map, like it's supposed to continue on. But back there, we'll go back there and I'll talk about it, but back there, there's like a path that seems like it goes up top here. And there's also like a really skinny trail. It doesn't even look like a real trail, and it goes out through the woods there. So I'm not too sure, but you come to here and you get to this point, and then you're kind of just walking along the river, like right next to it on some rock. Like you can see, there's not like path here. You're just walking along some rocky river stuff, and then like you even have to cross through this flowing water here to keep going. But I am going to keep going. It's not like real deep here. You can kind of make it without even getting your feet wet, which I just got my feet wet. Oh. Okay, maybe up here. There's some, looks like some path there, but also you can kind of keep going for a little ways this way. Here's the other side of the bridge there. I don't know, I'm sure you're probably not gonna be able to see too much because that train, like where it's going through there, it's all overgrown. So you could just kind of barely see it peeking through. You could probably definitely hear it, I'm thinking though. I'm hoping like as I was talking, as it was going by, it didn't like ruin the audio. But we'll see. It is what it is, you know? Yeah, so you get to about this point, and I think this is about as far as you can go walking along the river, unless you want to start going in the river, or just going through. I don't know, maybe there's a little bit you can go up there, but we're gonna go back because it looked like there was a trail that kind of went up into the woods here. I'm just trying to explore as much as I can, you know? We'll see what we can find, how far we can go. Yeah, like right about here, there's actually a, that looks like a fresh footprint right there. Seems like it goes up this way. Now this, you know, I'm sure this isn't like where the trail officially is supposed to go. Unless maybe it is. Maybe you are meant to, who knows? I mean, this looks like some pretty legit trail, right? Oh, especially when you get to here. Oh, that's like paved. What the fudge? Yeah, look at that. It turns into paved path. Where the frig am I getting to here? Yo, this is cool. This is nice. It's like an actual nice paved trail. But see, like, how would you know? How would you know that you're just meant to go under the bridge, cross some big stones there, walk through part of the creek that's running into the river there to get to this? Like, there's no markers that tell you. And I got a split in the path now. That way or that way. Like usual, I'm gonna go right because that is the right way to go. So I should mention I didn't bring Gmo with me today because I didn't know how she'd be able to handle like that area where you go down and then you cross those big rocks and then you gotta cross the river. I don't know how she would, because her legs she still limps a little bit. She's obviously much better now. Like, we could take her out walking, but don't want her to like do too much and end up hurting herself and then can't walk at all. She's just gonna put on more weight, you know? So yeah, no Gmo today. Although if there is a way, I think there is a way you can get to just this area she would love coming out here and just walking this paved path. I'll have to look into like where the other start to the trail is, if it just starts at like this stuff. Dude, this is kind of crazy actually. Like this goes on for a long ways, it seems like. I mean, there was that left path. Maybe it's just a big loop and it loops back to where that left path was, but like just going to the right here, this seems like it just goes on forever. And then there's like a path down to the water there. Interesting. Dude, this is sweet. I don't know why, I just got like the Hobbit, like Mirkwood vibes, you know, when they're walking through the woods, getting lost in the woods, and there's the water they gotta cross and stuff, the river, but like, it's a sunny day. It was pretty like nice and sunny when I came out, and how like being under this canopy, it's like super dark. It feels like I've entered into a new world here. A little spooky. And now what the heck is this that I've just come up on? That's kind of strange, huh? What the frig? That sign over there says Ashtabula Little League. The path like keeps going though. It's like it kind of went and cut across this drive in here. This is a mess. What the frig is this about? Bro, where have I gotten off to? I don't even freaking know. That's weird. Anyways, I'm getting the frig out of here. I'm gonna head back. You know, you don't expect walking through the woods to just pop out into a freaking into this. I just don't know. I suppose it's kind of like another point you could start on this trail though. You know, you could park up over there, there's parking, and then you could pop on the trail here, go through the woods, and actually go to that river part where I kind of cut through and got onto this trail. I don't know, maybe we'll check out the left way too. Maybe it leads to something interesting as well. I've just entered back into Mirkwood. Dude, you could tell like when I was just filming right there how sunny it was. Then you enter this canopy and it's literally like completely dark. Little tiny patches of light just peeking through. And like the smell in here is so different. The woods smell. Here, let's go over here and check out the water. I'm not gonna go all the way down there. It looks like it gets a little muddy there. But another little entrance to the water here. Kind of cool. Still getting absolutely destroyed by these mosquitoes. It's god awful. God awful. It's not so bad like if I keep moving. I don't know if maybe I'm just like walking past them. They're not catching up to me. But when you stop for 2 seconds, like I stopped back there at the river to film a little bit, bam, they're on me, biting the frig out of me. And now at this point, because I've been getting so destroyed by them, I don't know if I'm just feeling a previous bite that's like itching me or hurting again, or if it's like new bites. So I'm constantly just like thinking there's a mosquito on me. Oh boy. All right, we've arrived back at the split. That's the way back to the river. That's where I just came from. That's where I'm gonna go. Holy freaking mosquitoes though, man. Just 2 seconds there. Getting absolutely destroyed. There's some water flow in here. Well, that's pretty neat. Uh-oh, right here is where the pave ends. And we're going back onto like some dirt trail. I don't know that it really goes anywhere. This might be kind of the end here. You can kind of get down into this area where the water's like flowing down here. But I think this is kind of an ending point, to be honest with you. There's little bits that go this way and that way. I'm sure it's just, you know, people's wandering paths. So I guess that's the point where we head back. This is pretty cool though. This has been a nice place to walk. I got a nice long walk in. I don't know how long. Probably gonna be like an hour. Because I did come out here once already just to kind of scope the area. And I walked for like a half hour. And that was basically just going down to the bridge and back. I didn't do all of this and explore out under the bridge and all that. So yeah, if it was a half hour for that, I'd say I have to have been out here at least an hour. Pretty good freaking walk. Back across the water. Try not to get my feet completely soaked or slip and fall on my butt. That would suck. I don't believe you're meant to, but I do believe that if you're willing to do some climbing, you can get up here. And I am willing to do some climbing, as it looks like other people have been too. Not gonna lie, a bit sketchy actually. This is about as far as I'm willing to go. It's like right here, right where this part sort of starts. But it's gravel, so like it's slippery. It's like a little sketchy. But it's where the train goes by right up there. You can see where I've climbed up to here. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below. Let me know that you want me to continue these walks here in Ohio, different places. Walks and hikes, I would say. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that way you're not going to miss out on any future content. We're still trying to hit that 10,000 subscriber goal. We're at about 7,000 right now, which is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Much appreciated. Keep doing it. You love to see it. I really appreciate it. If you want to help support, it's only 99 cents and you can become a member on this channel, and that will get you a bunch of cool perks such as the videos early. So as soon as they're edited and uploaded, you'll be able to see them where everybody else may have to wait for a week to be able to get a hold of them. Other great ways to support is checking out merch. I got cool hats and shirts, stuff like that. If you're interested, link is in description for the store. But anyways, guys, I think that just about does it. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Holy frig, I made it down from there in one piece.